Well, what did you think about Rumble retirement? When I saw, here's what happened, right? They read off the submission. DC raises his hand. You know, I'm going in to interview DC, and Rumble and DC are hugging, and then DC puts his hand on Rumble's shoulders, goes, "You go first. You go first."
That was a bad idea, I think.
No, I don't think it was a bad idea, man. I think it was classy. You know, this is what I think about DC. At the end of the day, Daniel Cormier is a really good man.
Great guy.
He's a really good man.
He gets so much hate, doesn't he?
I don't get it, man. I mean, he's competitive, and, you know, before the fight, he's saying, you know, it's too bad that Anthony Johnson's in my weight class because he'll never be champion. You know, he's saying all the shit that you're going to say. But at the end of the day, it's true. He's on another level when it comes to his ability to compete.
Another level.
Rumble Johnson was about 4 inches from a head kick knockout. He caught him with the foot in the face.
If he caught him, broke his nose.
If he caught him with his shin. If he, you know, when you see where that kick landed,
yeah, man.
You feel like, God damn, Daniel Cormier can fucking take it. He can fucking take it. Because he took that shot right in the chin. He went back to his corner. His nose was clearly jacked. We're looking at it in between rounds like, that looks really broken. Went out there like it didn't bother him at all.
See, I think that was a good tune-up fight for DC, too. Not that Anthony Johnson's a tune-up, but his game plan was crazy. He obviously didn't execute the game plan. So I think that was good for DC, because I think if that DC fights John, he's in trouble. I'll tell you what was weird too with that fight is Anthony goes, I'll move on to something else, and then his Twitter background changes to Los Angeles Rams. He put hashtag LA Rams, and so all my friends are texting me, and now I judge him for it. They're like, oh bro, he's playing for the Rams. I'm like, you fucking moron. No, he's not playing for the Rams. No, he's not fucking suiting up for the Rams. Man, I don't know if he's being a special teams coach or some shit like that, but he is not touching the field catching footballs. I'll tell you that right now.
No, he's got some sort of executive job, correct? Is that what I've been hearing? So that's the Rams helmet. That's all he had.
Yes.
Okay, but does it say anything there? What does it say? Just LA Rams?
Hashtag
Rams,
Rumble
LA
Squad,
Rams?
hashtag Rams.
Huh. Well,
the only way he's suiting up is if he's the mascot. If he's a new LA Ram mascot, that shit would be dope.
I think
I wouldn't retire
sort of
the UFC
job
for that.
I'm not
You mean
playing
to
for
play?
the Rams.
No, you knuckleheads. I'm not playing for the Rams. Are you crazy?
That's hilarious.
I love it, man. Good for him, because it's, you know, this comes from a guy who retired early, or maybe one too late, but for him to be able to do that, the balls it takes, especially, you're talking about he's tip of the spear. Number 2, could beat anyone not named DC or John Jones. He can beat everybody else, and he did.
Yeah.
For him to be like, I'm good, man, I'm out, it takes a lot of courage and balls, man, so I congratulate him on that.
And I love that he just goes out and says it. I don't want to get hit in the head anmore. I don't want to wrestle with dudes anymore.
With Anthony Johnson, he's always stayed like, yeah, I don't really like to train, man. I like to get out of shit. I like, you know, it's not my thing.
Yeah.
I just happen to have this fucking God-given power. I'm really good at it. I'm fighting at light heavyweight now, getting fame and money. Oh, another opportunity. Fucking see ya.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing wrong with that, man.
There's definitely nothing wrong
But people
with
are surprised when they hear professional athletes going, yeah, I don't really enjoy it, man. I'm just really good at it.
You know what, man? I'll never forget. Well, I appreciate his honesty, because I think it's when a guy talks about it that way, it's important, like, for everybody. Like, I remember when Matt Hughes got beaten by BJ Penn, and BJ took the title from him. And I asked him about it in the interview, and he said, honestly, I have to tell you, it's a relief. Like, the pressure of being a champion is, you know, everybody coming after you. It's honestly a relief.
Yeah.
Like, balls that guy has to say that in front of all these people, that it means being completely honest.
It's cool, man, because especially as an athlete, especially for Anthony Johnson, a guy who he identifies as being just a fighter, he's Rumble. For him to go, I'm good, man, number 2 in the world, see ya. God dang, it's inspiring. It should be inspiring to people.
It is. I think it's inspiring, and it's also inspiring if he decides to take a year off and then he goes, "Fuck this desk job. I want to kick somebody in the face. I just needed a break."
Yeah, I just need a fucking break.
I mean,
man.
that's entirely possible.
I'm just waiting for someone else to get the belt because I can't beat DC. You fools.
I mean, isn't that an issue, right?
Or you run out of money and like, you know what? I need some money. I better fight.
Well, he was smart with his money. We're on the street.
That's good. Well,
his manager was smart with the money.
Yeah, that's good.
But even that guy, like, people don't, you know, Anthony Johnson, number 2 in the world, has God-given power in his hands. You got to realize, as a UFC fighter, tip of the spear, and it's just where the sport's at. He's not set. It's not like, oh, I'm see ya fucking yachts in Miami, and I can do whatever I want. He's not set. He never had a 7-figure payday that we know of. You know,
don't think
it doesn't
he did
work that
for
way.
one of those title fights? What do you think he got paid?
Which
for those
title fight
fights?
are you talking about with DC?
The first one with DC and the second one with DC.
Maybe.
I don't know what he got paid. I'm not even speculating.
Well, on the books, he didn't get 7 figures.